In San Antonio, extreme heat is a quiet crisis. While the city grows, disinvested communities like the historic West Side are being left behind, dealing with an environment that strains the human body and our energy systems.
We've normalized those experiences of living with pain or living in a house that's super hot, and so you learn to open the windows or maybe sleep in one room just to avoid turning on the ACs in all the rooms to save some money.
The summer of 2023 was the hottest on record, with 75 days of over 100-degree heat, leaving many families to have to choose between a $400 electric bill or dealing with the consequences of extreme heat in their homes.
Our goal is to go beyond the public space and urban park, which is traditional way to do heat mitigation. Instead, we are going to focus on individual homes in West Side San Antonio, and we work with community organizations to do data collection and digital twin-based heat mitigation solutions.
A lot of the houses that are in our neighborhood within our boundaries were built before the 1950s and are owned by families who have inherited properties for several generations. Also, the houses are not insulated and lack weatherization.
Being born and raised here, you see San Antonio change in the last, per se, 25 years. Neighborhoods such as the West Side are trying to hold on to the character of their neighborhood, but they also want new things.
So what I do in this project is more about community engagement with the people in the west side of San Antonio. So usually I go over there with Xavier. Whether the houses are occupied or not, we talk to the residents.
The extensive data collection that we have done in our case studies, we were able to make digital copies of the neighborhoods and the buildings.
I'm using the computation fluid dynamics or the CFD in the high performance computer to predict airflow pattern, temperature distribution in the building.
Then through defining some retrofit scenarios, we were able to find the effect of different mitigation and retrofit scenarios on both neighborhood and building energy performance.
The future of this community is being shaped by the young people in the classrooms today. Through the Prep Community Scientist Program, 15 students from Lanier High School in San Antonio's historic West Side were invited to explore a challenge they already know all too well: extreme heat.
For example, we wanted them to do something which might seem very simple: collect ambient temperature data. But rather than just provide the data, we wanted them to understand how that instrument works. And so that allowed us to go back into the academics, and using circuit boards and kits, Arduino kits, we were able to show them the basics of circuitry.
In June 2026, the team shared the home rehab plan with residents and got feedback on how to implement it. This plan wasn't just to fix a few houses, but creating a map to help every neighbor identify the home repair needs and match it to one of the city's home repair programs.
The Esperanza Community Land Trust appreciates the opportunity to work with the Nsf Civic project. It will give us resources and data that will guide us as we proceed through the renovations and rehabilitation of the houses that CLT owns. It would also allow us to explore and explain rehabilitation, heat and energy resiliency projects to the community members that we are doing our outreach to as we move forward on establishing the Community Land Trust.
This is more than a test. The Home Rehab Toolkit is a simple resource that any resident can use to communicate and reduce their exposure to extreme heat.
Moving forward, we hope that this project can help not only universities or local communities, but also city governments, state governments, and national governments to understand that housing repair is a national silent crisis that many cities are going through. That there is huge savings and investments that can take place by doing home repair programs that are better designed